What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is episode 2 of career mode. Do you want to start today's just by saying thank you for all the comments on episode number 1. Great to see some really nice comments from you guys, and also the appreciation for the FIFA 13 clips. I know, got me in my feels as well. Back today, loads to get through. So going to jump straight into on the back of the loss to West Ham in the season opener, away against another newly promoted side, Burnley at Turf Moor for our first away day of the season, as we go for our first Premier League points of the season. Come on, Sunderland. And also, guys, if I can ask you for a favour today, please click that like button for me, as I've got a double upload day, the first of the career mode, double upload day coming your way with the next episode out later today. So yeah, click the like button for me for a double upload of career mode, and maybe tomorrow we'll do it again. Hashtag quadruple upload weekend. Oh, we are so back. This camera angle is so much better for me as well. No excuses for the gameplay today. I can't blame the camera angle now. I've switched to my favourite. It's co-op for those curious. You get a much better bird's eye view of the pitch, better scope of where your players are off the board as well. So yeah, I can tell I'm going to play better now. This camera angle to me is the best one for any new player to FIFA. Very, very difficult half. This Burnley, as we know, very defensive team under Scott Parker. Set a new championship record last season on their way to promotion for fewest goals conceded and most clean sheets of the season as well. So not too surprised. It remains at 0-0 for now, as Burnley almost scored a fine attack at the half. But again, the problem for me is not defending. We look alright at the back, but going forward, I'm just not creating enough chances. I need a new playmaker, and I need a new goal scorer. I'm definitely going to make a new signing today, and that's probably where I'll be looking. For those curious about my thoughts on the gameplay, by the way, I like it. I like it quite a lot. It's challenging, as it should be on Ultimate. There seems to be less exploits than the previous year as well, which again is a good thing. It's a challenger, and it just feels a bit more realistic, you know. It feels a bit more, pardon the pun here, but authentic. I like it. I think it's as well, I don't know what happened there with Jaden Anthony, but we'll take it. I like it a lot, man. And to be fair, we are playing some good football as well. We're knocking the ball around quite nicely, playing at a slower pace than how I normally play at, as Chris Rigg pops it out wide to our new Moroccan number 7. Will be my dummy runner. Keep holding the ball. That's okay, that's okay. And in previous games, in previous years I should say, oh hello, what a ball! A dinger! Oh, straight at the Bravka. I'll be exploiting the pace no end, but not this year. It's a lot slower, but it's a lot more realistic. I like it from EA. It's a good improvement. When the search for our first Premier League point is over, we've got it at Turf Moor. I'll take it, but the search for our first Premier League goal continues. Problems already laid bare for all to see on match day 2. I can defend just fine. I can pass the ball well, but I need a goal scorer, man, and fast. Right, we've got West Brom at home on Tuesday night in the Carabao Cup. So championship side, coming to the stadium alight, should be able to get our first goals here, and hopefully our first win of season 2. Let's go get it. I'm also going to try and be a bit quicker getting into the games this year as well, instead of spending a minute or two actually just doing the introduction. Just get straight into the game. What a ball that is. Brian Brobby released. Oh my word. Seriously, man. Just hit the ball into the back of the net. Is that hard? I'm overthinking it, and that's the problem. You know, when you're on a goal drought, and I say goal drought, it's been 2 games, I know, but it feels like about 20 games after these first 2. When you're on a bit of a scoring slump, you start to overthink things. You just need to do it on autopilot, you know? Kick ball into net. That's all you need to do. You don't need to think about anything else. Ball through. Broby does well. Great header. Brilliant football. What a goal. What a finish. What a team goal. Enzo Lafie gets our first of the year. Sunderland in front. Well done, they're second tier. I don't care. They could be 8th tier right now, and I wouldn't mind. I finally scored a goal in FC. Oh, in FC 26. This is nice gameplay from EA as well. I'm really enjoying this. Unlike in previous versions where they've tried to slow the pace of the game down, but it's just ended up being a bit clunky and sluggish, this gameplay doesn't feel that way at all. It's still fluid, it's still free, but a lot more authentic. It's leading to good build-ups as well, and it will lead to our second goal. Chris Rigg off the bench capitalises, shots parried, straight into the path of the teenager. Sunderland 2 goals up. That's exactly what I was hoping for tonight. First goals of the season, first win of the season, and when you're struggling for league form, a cup run is always a nice distraction. Let's see who we've got in the next round. And there it is, Huddersfield in the last 32 of the Carabao Cup. So another EFL side at home. I do like now that EA have included the kickoff times as well. And as for the guy that scored our second goal in that game, Chris Rigg, well, as I mentioned in the episode opener, he's a really bright prospect out of the Sunderland Academy. The problem is this season is he may not get much game time, being 6th choice midfielder behind a pretty stacked midfield. So I got a great comment in the last episode from that Ghost who said, give him a lot of playtime or loan him out. And it wasn't something I considered episode number 1, but actually, I think since this guy's probably only going to come off the bench in the Premier League for us, loaning him out is probably the right choice. So appreciate a suggestion. That's what I'm going to do. Loan him out, hopefully to a championship team, get him a year's worth of first team football, and hopefully he'll come back a better player. And as for sales as well, Kariziak said, I know you only want to sell 2 players, but you've got a lot of fat in that squad. I definitely do. It's a really thick squad. And yeah, he also suggested loaning out some of the younger players and maybe selling a couple more as well. I think what I'm going to do is sell Poveda. He's not got really any future for this club now at 25 years old. So I'm getting loan offers for him, but not transfer offers. And I think I'm also going to sell Hjelda as well, who has been approached by Mallorca too. I'm not sure what his potential is going to be, so I'm going to let him go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sell a couple of these players. I just don't think are going to make it. Joe Anderson, for example, can go. The problem you often find with players at this level, though, are that no clubs are willing to match the high salary they're on. So really, I think what we're going to do is just have to eat their salary for the year and then let them go on a free come the end of the season. But anyway, before we make a sign, let's play our following game. Match day 3 of the Premier League, and for our first Premier League win, it is bottom place Brentford at home, losing back-to-back to start the season off. Let's see if we can get our first Premier League goals and our first Premier League win here at the Stadium of Light. Come on, Simon, let's get it. It's absolutely chucking it down out there as well, which is good because what you'll see on the pitch is that the weather effects are in effect, and that's great as well because this is a feature EA introduced last year, but I felt as though it was a little too strong. It was a little exaggerated, so I turned it off after a couple of seasons. But it seems as though you see the ball stick on the turf a little bit there, but it doesn't completely come to a stop unrealistically. So I think EA have tweaked this a little bit. It seems a little more realistic now. That's exactly what we were hoping for as well. We'll add that. I just couldn't feed it over the top to Robbie like I wanted to. That's alright, it's okay. If it's not there, don't force it. You look for a better chance instead. Oh, brilliant. Excellent. Yes, come on. And there it is. And it was coming. It was coming. First goal of the season. I got a few comments on episode number 1 saying, Docs, you got Brobby in the reserves, man. You don't need a striker. Just give the physical beast a go. Well, I listened to your suggestions, and it seems like you guys are right. First goal of the season, and it comes to double B. And it's why I didn't force that chance earlier. Creating for a better chance, far better. It is always about quality over quantity. 1-0. Yeah, I'd much prefer one clear-cut chance over 2 half chances any day of the week. And here come the Black Cats on the break here. And what I like, so even though pace is being toned down, you still can use it. But this is a much better way to play for us. Yes, we can use pace on occasion, but it's mostly going to be about slower build-ups and better chances. I have to tell you guys, this has been an awful, awful game. Heading into it with Brentford bottom, I did feel confident, and after getting that first Premier League goal in the end, 1 is all we are going to need. Terrible game. Fitting of the weather, but it doesn't matter. Sunderland have got their first win. It's over. A scrappy, grind out, unconvincing 1-0. But wins are wins, and I'm not going to say no to my first of the season, man. Off the mark. Now let's build on it. So deadline day is here. I expect it to be somewhat quiet. I have sold Hjelda for a small fee, but I am going to make one signing before the window ends. And I want to say thank you for all the comments in the last episode. I got loads of them. Great transfer suggestions from you guys. Really appreciate it. Lukumi was the one that was given to me a lot in the comments. Unfortunately, whilst he would be great for the realism, we haven't got a problem defending to start the season off, and so I'm not going to look for a new defender. Definitely long term if we are struggling to defend, but not right now. Got a few interesting shouts as well, particularly further forward. A return of Jack Clark was definitely on my radar as well, certainly considering it. I know Ahmad is the one that Sunderland fans really want back, but at the moment, I don't think he'd return at this current level until we are secure in the Premier League. But I did see an interesting comment for Fatawu, which is quite realistic as well, because he was wanted by Sunderland through the window. In the end, they missed out due to a price tag, but rapid young Ghanaian winger, drop into the second tier with Leicester, a return to the Premier League, I'd say is realistic, and I think just in our budget as well. I'm going to go bring him in. And my manager avatar desperately needs changing. I mean, seriously, man. I just don't know how to use the customizing features. I just can't seem to get it realistic, man. It's... It's not. I wish it was me. I wish it looked like me. It doesn't. It doesn't. That is me when I've had one too many for sure. So we can't see the overall, but I know it's going to be mid to high 70s. Market valuation is 13, but for realism, whilst we could probably get him for that, I'm going to spend more for the realism. And I think Leicester want around 20 to 30, so we'll go with 20 to begin with. So I did offer them Pervader as well, and Leicester said no, they don't want him. They don't want to take on that salary, but they put in a 3% sell-on clause, which to me, I would say is realistic, plus the 20 million fee as well. I know I could have got him cheaper, but again, for realism, I do want to make sure the transfer fees are quite realistic as well. I'd say that's fair, personally. Linked heavily to Sunderland in real life, so for the realism, I think this makes perfect sense. And he's a great fit for our team as well, with rapid pace down that right-hand side and a great left foot to cut in and shoot with. He should hopefully get us the goals and assists we'll need to survive this season. So coming in on a 5-year, 30 grand a week deal, welcome to the stadium of Alai Abdul Fatawu. Yeah, love the pace on this guy, absolutely fantastic. He's got the first team ability already, and at 21, that's the kind of age range we're looking for here with this Sunderland team for a player that's good enough in the first season, but is still going to get really good as well. I'm very happy with this signing. And again, thank you for all the transfer suggestions on episode number 1, guys. I really appreciate it. Brilliant, brilliant suggestions. And don't worry if I didn't sign one of the players you suggested. I'll be coming to you guys a lot more throughout the course of this save for transfer targets. So yeah, appreciate all the comments, guys. And keep them coming, man, because again, we've got the January window in a few months' time, and I'll certainly be asking for more transfer targets when that comes around. So I think I will start him at Talbi. Great young Moroccan talent, of course, on that right-hand side. But I think I will start him and have Talbi with that raw pace off the bench as an impact sub. I think at the moment, that's what would be best suited to. And Fatawu improves the first team quality. That's a great sign in that. And so as deadline day comes to an end, I've just managed to do a couple more things. Chris Rigg has been loaned out. Unfortunately not to the Championship. The only club that put a bid in was Fulham. So I've loaned him to West London for the year, and hopefully he'll get more game time there as he's 6th choice midfielder here and simply wasn't going to play. And I've sold Pervader for a small transfer fee as well. Don't really care about the money coming in. I just care about the money we're saving and not paying his wages. So as deadline day comes to an end, you see the top deals. Diogo Costa has joined Real Madrid for £55 million, possibly their Courtois successor. A bit annoying this one, but Kirkes, who just signed from Bournemouth to Liverpool, has now moved on again to Milan for £50 million. And Grimaldo is in the Premier League, finally, after so many years of speculation. He's gone to Man City for £47.4 million. And I think that'll do it for today's episode as well, guys. We've got our first signing of the window. We've got our first Premier League goals. We've got our first Premier League win. We're through to next round of the Carabao Cup. It's all smiles at the Stadium of Light, hopefully for a little bit longer as well. So thank you for watching episode 2, guys. If you've enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with the last 32 of the EFL Cup against Huddersfield and more games in the Premier League as we aim to build on our first win of the season. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.